Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. And I'm actually, believe it or not, on Kerbal Space Program. It has been some time since I really made a video on this. Made a shorter video a little while back, and never got back into the series. But Kerbal Space Program 1.0 is now out, and I wiped out all my saves completely. I didn't feel like picking through all the files and pulling out all the mods because I know a lot of them will not work. And to some extent, they've actually even implemented some of the mods that I have been using into the game, such as procedural fairings and stuff like that, and resource gathering and drilling and such on planets and asteroids. Now, I'm looking at the tech tree, as you can clearly see. They have added a few new things. They've added all sorts of new names and stuff, and a really small... just a whole bunch of new parts. I mean, stuff that I haven't seen before. There's new little stats here, like collectible data, runnable, resettable. They've added heat shields, so if you've been using the deadly reentry mod, that's now a thing. I haven't experimented with reentry myself yet, since I'm just starting this up in Kerbal Space Program 1.0, but from what I'm telling, a major difference between the Deadly Reentry mod and now what is now in the stock KSP is the mass of the heat shields and stuff in this aren't nearly enough to really kind of make your spaceship stable when it's reentering. You know, say you have your command pod coming in, and you're obviously going to want that heat shield on the bottom of it to protect it. Apparently some people have been having problems with it tumbling out of control, overheating and killing the occupants. Now, we don't want that, at least I don't personally, but I have yet to really do anything with this. But I'm just going to grab some of this first starting tech that I normally like to grab, you know, survivability. What's this? A service bay. A heat-resistant service bay ideal for protecting delicate instruments or stowing small service components such as RCS tanks, batteries, etc. Okay, so since they've added, you know, heat elements in this, obviously having sensitive equipment on the outside of your ships probably won't be the best idea anymore if you're planning on re-entering with that ship. That actually makes a lot of sense. And when I loaded this up, I did not notice any setting to disable the deadly re-entry. For those people that maybe want a more casual playthrough on career mode, that might be a good feature to add in. Again, I didn't look too closely. I probably should have looked, but as of right now, it doesn't look like there's an option. I don't know if it's planned, but yeah. Also, just looking at this small nose cone made me think of this, but aerodynamics have now been reworked, so in theory, it should be much easier to create a plane or space plane that will fly much more intuitively in the atmosphere. More like you would expect a plane to handle in real life or in a flight simulator of some kind. So that'll probably help quite a bit. I'm just looking at more of the landing gear that we have now. That's pretty nice. Flight control, Mark 1 inline cockpit. And as I mentioned earlier, I am completely mod free at the moment. Everything you see here is going to be in the base game. And I gave myself a lot of science. I jacked up the amount of science and money that I'm getting simply because I have played through this so many times, and I just want to be able to get the good stuff to start showing you guys immediately. So while I'm just researching everything, I'm just going to go ahead and mute this video, or pause this video rather, and yeah. Now here's something interesting that I don't think was in native before. Fly-by-wire avionics hub. It seems something like MechJeb. It provides stability assist, either prograde or retrograde hold, radial normal altitude hold. So essentially this can act like an autopilot for aircraft, or maneuver holds, target tracking, and of course it uses an electric charge to power itself. So they've definitely, you know, employed some of the most popular features from other mods into the base game, which is absolutely amazing. Any good dev team will do that, and these people have definitely delivered. Surface scanning module. Oh, what are these things? Used on the planet and sample again, increase the accuracy of globe orbital. So this is having to do with the resource collection, scanning resources, all resources, or I really haven't gone through the patch notes in that much detail. I figured I'd just kind of figure it out along the way and leave a link in the description to a more detailed explanation of what they've changed. Alright, so I've used up all the science that I've given myself, and now I'm in mission control, and I have accepted a few missions. Yeah, I can't accept any more than I have right now until I upgrade it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this. It's gonna be great. So, let's see if they made any changes to the VAB, shall we? Alright, so this is still the same interface that they did in their last big-ish update. Nothing really new here, it appears. You have all the different tabs. But, I don't have to re-enter the atmosphere, but let's build a Mark I cockpit. Raise that up a little bit just because we can. Mark 16 parachute. You guys don't need to see any of this. This is all stuff I've covered in previous videos and is quite basic, so I'll bring you back once I have completed this task and trying to re-enter the atmosphere. I guess that's the next thing that you guys need to see. Should be fun. And here we are on the launch pad. Now I have this little service bay here. I don't really quite get the point. There wasn't any attach points in here that I could see, so I just kind of shoved the little batteries up here that you can't really get to, but they're in there, I swear. So I'll just close that back up really quick, and just turn off my Steam for the moment. I also added that little fly-by-wire avionics hub. Now, we're going to see exactly how this works once we take off, but we're just going to figure it out as we go along for the most part. Now we have Jebediah ready to go. We're going to see what happens. Look at all these things. Stability assist, Alright, now I might have to turn down my settings really quick for the audio spacecraft. I'll just turn all that down a little bit, because you are quite loud. Apply. Accept. Alright, there we go. Now, without further ado, let's take this thing off. Yeah, ooh, nice dust effects. I like that. I don't even remember what my missions are now, to be honest with you. Launch and achieve an altitude of at least 3,500 and a land distance of... Whoa, crap! Whoa, crap, I'm flipping. I did not expect that. Flip. Prograde. Flip prograde, you could do it! It doesn't want to turn. It does not want to turn. Why don't you want to turn? You can do it. Alright, there you go. Wow, you lost control of that really fast with these new aerodynamics. It's interesting. World's first speed record of 300 meters a second reached. Altitude record. And so they have all sorts of different records. I wonder if there's going to be some sort of like record of all this. And look at all these quests I'm completing here. Distance record, altitude record, speed record, and it's just giving me these contracts I never officially accepted. Speed record, launch our first vessel, that was one I actually took. Screw it, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go until we can't go anymore. Look, that's actually not good. The heat's, this is gonna heat up. I'm not ready for this. Stability assist. Oh, that's what... Okay, I understand now. Land distance record of 28 kilometers has been reached. But yeah, all in all, I quite like the changes that have been made so far. I think that they have done a really good job seeing what the community likes and implementing some of the features into the stock game. Look at us, we're over these mountains. Review report. Keep. I'm gonna take a new crew report. Over Highlands, apparently, still. What's going on? Are we out of power? No, we still have plenty of electric charge. I have all these solar panels. Look at us just lazily drifting down, and there's the moon up in the background. Alright, now I'm gonna do a crew report. Overwrite. Mountains, yeah. He seems so much taller from way up here. Cool, cool. So that is that, and a little side note, I don't think I'm going to be able to decelerate enough. Look at all this money I'm getting from completing these contracts. Just stuff I didn't even accept. Just setting land distance records from the station. I have a lot more money now than I was expecting. But we're getting close to the ground, so I'm just going to deploy these chutes in a bit here. I don't want to come in too fast. Chutes, deploy! Alright, there we go. Let's just shut this off. Unpowered. We don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, I know. I want to time accelerate, though. Let's do the time warp again. Alright, once I get a little bit lower, I'm going to fire up these main engines. Alright, now this chute deploys at 500 meters above the ground, and they deployed it just a little bit ago. So I'm just going to take it in nice and easy from here on out. It's looking good. I can't wait for some of my mods to get updated, and I can throw some back on there. Like, I don't even know what I need. I mean, my favorite ones were probably Cathane, and yeah, there's still going to be some things that I need. But there we go. I've landed it perfectly on the engine nozzle, but I want to flip this over so I can get out. Can I do that? Can I even? I can. Don't kill me. Okay, he's okay though, but I'm not going to get all my parts back. It's okay, I guess. Way to go, Jebediah. EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here. But yeah, all in all, it's not too bad, I guess. I still don't really get the point of this. It doesn't have any attachment points. I'll mess around with it a little bit more. I want to get inside. Wait, climb. There we go. Oh, okay, so they made it easier to get back in now. Cool. Board. Alright, there we go. We're going to recover vessel. It's going to take us back to the place with the thing. Alright, Jebediah gained 1 XP. Do I have enough money to upgrade that? I do, but screw it, I'll upgrade it. I still have enough money left for any of that. Beeswax. Active. Escape the atmosphere. Set altitude record. Set speed record. All sorts of random stuff like that. Okay. Well, I mean, we might as well do one of those really quick, huh? Escape the atmosphere. Altitude record. Alright, let's do this. And remind me to upgrade that launch pad, even though I'll probably end up doing it in the middle of this video. We'll see how long this takes. But yeah, so first things first, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get enough parts to get up there. We will see though. We will see. Fuel tank, and an engine. Let's add... They had all sorts of nicknames. The Terrier, the Swivel, the Reliant. I like it. I like all the names. Let's see if it'll let me launch this. It will! Amazing! I'm gonna try to escape the atmosphere in this. Oh, you know what? We're gonna get to see the re-entry effects. So because of that, I'm gonna... What's the quick save hotkey? Trying to find the quick save hotkey. Don't mind me. F5? Yeah, F5. Quick save. Let's take off. Prograde. I really like those dust effects. That's a really nice touch. And away we go. Yeah, if I leave the atmosphere though, that means I'm gonna have to re-enter, and I don't have a heat shield, so it means poor Jebediah is probably gonna fry. No stability assist. Thank you. I don't want to get going too fast while we're this far in the atmosphere. At a certain point, I usually try to keep it below 200 meters a second until I get to like 6 or 7 kilometers up. 5 is also a pretty good number when you can start to accelerate a little bit more, but the higher, the better, really. But I should have plenty of fuel, so I'm just going to go full throttle right now. Look at this. Oh, apparently they also changed, I mean, this is also going to be the same, but apparently they also added more internal views. The IVA. Apparently you can look around more in other like the larger cockpits, so you can see what your crew is really screaming about, I think is what they said in the little ad for it, which I think is pretty funny. I usually know why they're screaming. It's because we're plummeting toward the ground at like 5 kilometers a second. I don't know about you, but that would be kind of scary. Alright, there we go. We've completed one of the contracts. Altitude record. Excellent. Oh, we're just completing all the things, I guess. Contract complete. Speed record. Altitude record. And we're going to be escaping the atmosphere here shortly. I don't care about getting into orbit just yet. I just wanted to get the money to upgrade the launch pad, which I've gotten. So, yay! That's awesome. I'm going to disable the engine for now. World's first altitude record for 70 kilometers, and we're also in space now. So, yeah, this is where things are going to get interesting. I don't know if Jebediah is going to survive. Let's just time accelerate up. Oh man, okay, here we go. Let's see if he burns up. If I keep him pointing upwards, maybe, just maybe, he will survive. If anyone can do this, Jebediah, it is you. Come on, heat effect should do something. Pretty sure they added that. Maybe you do have to add it in. Oh! No, you do not. I just deployed the chutes. Okay. Well. Alright, so there definitely is heat effects. That was pretty cool. I guess since I just barely escaped the atmosphere, I wasn't coming in nearly as fast as you would, say, coming back from another planet. Or even the moon. I bet you'd be coming in pretty quick. Never really paid too much attention to the speed I was going before because I never really used the deadly reentry mod. But I guess now it's actually a thing. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Also, we're coming down quite quickly. So again, I'm going to have to use the engine to help slow us down before we crash into the desert. It's okay, Jebediah. We're going to do this. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. I can feel it. Actually, we're going down slow enough that I don't think it'll be an issue. What exploded anyway? I don't know what exploded. Could have been too important. We're still alive. Yeah, I don't need to use any engine power to set this down. Everything should be just peachy. And touchdown. You did it, Jeb. Ah, I did it. Alright, cool. EVA. Let's collect that data. EVA. Most precarious situation. Store experiments. Oof! What just happened? The game... Well, everybody, thank you all very much for watching. Now, I cut it off as I did. It didn't seem like the video was complete, but at this point, since their very large update, it seems that the game has become fairly unstable. I took to the forums after I tried multiple times to get the game going again with just constant crashes. And I'm definitely not the only one having the issue. However, despite that, it is still an excellent game. It's just a few bumps in the road that need to be ironed out, and I'm sure will be ironed out probably in the next couple days if they haven't fixed it already. I haven't checked yet to see if there's a little patch for it. But I'm not concerned about it. But in case you're wondering why I just kind of ended it there, it's just because I just ended up flipping the table and walking away from the crashes. But, I mean, it was pretty much done anyway. So I'm not too concerned about it. But, yes, I say but a lot. But. Anyway, yeah. Excellent game. Since it's the final release, the price probably has gone up a bit. So, better get it now before the price goes up anymore. They're still planning on they're still planning on adding more features, so now's the time to get it. If you haven't already got it, maybe wait for it to go on sale, who knows. But until next time, this is Ryan from Stromboli Games, signing off.